pride of OHIO, the great Stipe Miocic. Oh, that is not Stipe. Hello, Stipe. Hey, there he is. How are you?
What's going on?
Long time no speak, my friend.
Yeah, it's been busy. A lot going on.
Yes, I've missed you. Have you missed me?
No.
Okay.
I mean, of course I did.
You've been looking forward to this as much as someone looks forward to a colonoscopy, right? I mean, doing this interview with me.
So excited. I'm so excited. I have no idea.
By the way, is that a Browns hat that you're wearing? I mean, I feel like it was a big year for the Brownies. What do you think?
It's a monster hat, but baby steps. There's always next year. So
You're still you don't support the Bengals when the Browns are out, right?
Well, I mean, I do like Joe Burrow. Good dude. I mean, he's actually a really good dude, and I support him. So and plus the Ohio team. So
wow,
playing.
So you are actually like if the Browns are out, you hope that the Bengals win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean they're from our division. I don't want Baltimore to win though. They're out, so we're good.
Yeah. Burrow, a big MMA fan. Have you ever met him?
Yeah, I met him in Columbus.
Oh, at the fight there. Yes, that's right. I remember that. I think was that the last time you went to a UFC fight?
I think so.
I remember when they were putting you on camera and it looked like you didn't want to be on camera. You were like, can you please leave me alone here for a second? I'm just trying to enjoy the fights.
No, I chugged a beer, I'm pretty sure.
You did on camera?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
I saw you at a Cavs game. The camera.
Oh, yeah.
You were chugging the beer at the Cavs game a few weeks back or months back. How many of those can you do in a row?
Oof, I don't know. I think probably just one. Throat starts hurt a little bit, starts getting scratchy.
Okay.
Depends on how cold the beer is. Those beers are the middles are pretty cold, so it was not fun. But I mean, if I'm a little tuned up, I'll probably go for a while.
That was was that a can or a cup?
Can.
That was a can. Okay. Easier than a cup, right? Or do you think a cup is the same size as a can? Is it the same amount?
I mean, it's ounces, so it's 12 ounces in the can, so probably.
Okay. This is good stuff. We're showing it right now. I mean, you crushed that. You knew you were on camera for that one.
Yeah, I didn't think to go. Actually, I was going to do it at the Browns game. I was going to do a stone cold, boom, crash.
Oh.
But they took forever. I had to go home. I had to work the next day.
Oh, my gosh. And we'll get to the work in a second, but did you have something called like Stipepalooza or something?
Yeah, I had this big, huge thing in my mind, and I was gonna have my house and invite everyone, have a band and all that stuff. And then my wife kind of said no because she owns the house. But so we went place I call it Hockey Hills. It's probably like 2.5 hours away from where I'm at, and it's just beautiful. It's just like country, like not mountains, but like big hills and trees. And we stayed in a nice big house with a pool, hot tub. We had probably like 30-ish people with us that were friends and family, close friends and family. It was awesome.
Wow. Was there a lot of debauchery, a lot of crazy stuff going on?
Yes, it was a lot. It was nonstop drinking, which is my kind of game. No kids, I'm all game.
Oh, yes. And what was the occasion? You turned 40?
I did. Turned 40.
Wow. How do you feel about that?
I feel good, man.
Like you didn't have like a sad, some people get a little sad. Oh, I'm 40, what am I doing? All that stuff.
No, I'm more like a wine. The better, more with age, the better I get.
Right. I agree. I turned 42 recently.
Well, happy birthday.
Thanks. It was a few months back. I don't think you reached out, but it's okay. I felt the love.
What day was it?
It was July.
By what?
8.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry. I thought I had something going on. No, definitely didn't.
And by the way, you mentioned, busy. By the way, you look great. You look very skinny. The face looks skinnier than usual, right? Are you how much?
250.
250. Is that I mean, it's like a svelte 250.
I hope so. I mean, I'm working hard on it, working on my fitness. My wife's a witness.
You are a full-time firefighter now.
I am. I have pension and benefits.
Wow. Now, what is the difference between that position and the position you had for all those years? That was part-time?
Well, part-time. Usually I pick my schedule.
Okay.
So now I'm on a shift and I work every third day and
Wow.
It's fun. 24 hours, sometimes it was just 12 hours. This one's 24, straight through.
How many hours a week?
It depends. Like this week I work Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. And then next week I I was supposed to work Wednesday, but Wednesday's my Kelly day, my D day, my day off, no matter what. So I just work Saturday.
Okay. And how many of those shifts are 24 hours?
They're all 24. 24 on, 48.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had to stay awake for 24?
I mean, there's a couple of times, we were real busy. So there's a couple of times where I didn't get much sleep.
And how often are you out in the streets and people are like, hey, Stipe, what's going on?
A couple of times.
That must be wild. I mean, you're a local celebrity, and people. I mean, I guess you've got the uniform, the mask, and everything. You can go somewhat incognito, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a serious call, so they don't really notice. Thank God, because it's a little bit more.
Yes.
It's not just someone that twisted their ankle or something. It's someone that's needing really help, very very bad.
And why did you decide to go from part-time to full-time?
It's just not about me. It's about my family. Make sure they're taken care of. God forbid something happens to me, they're taken care of.
Okay. And so you mentioned like the pension and all that?
Yeah.
How many years? And benefits, right? Of course. How many years till you qualify for pension?
I think it's 15 and 25. So there's two. I mean, depending if you were early or not.
Got it. And do the part-time years count, or does it only start?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think some are different. I'm pretty sure it's just full time.
So why haven't we seen you fight since March of 21?
Got a lot going on, man. Just spending time with my family and personal things going on I need to take care of. But overall, just been busy and things the way they shook out with these fights and just didn't happen the way it was supposed to. I was ready to go, but just never got the call.
Okay. And by the way, I'd be remiss if I don't, say I'm sorry about the passing of your father. I'm very sorry about that. So I'm sure that had something to do with it as well. And I hope that you are doing okay. People keep asking about you and wondering like when did they come? Like I know maybe in December there was some talk of maybe you coming back. Have they called you a lot, or have they kind of left you alone?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, there's times when they need me and I said yes, and then just kind of we went a different direction. What are you going to do? I mean, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, it is what it is.
Mm. Was there ever a point where you thought maybe this is it? Like you're getting comfortable in the new job, you're busy, you've got a lot going on. The longer you're away from fighting, like were you thinking like, oh, maybe it's just gonna kind of sail off into the sunset?
I mean, I think about that after my first fight.
Yeah.
For Beltran, I just didn't know. You never know what's going to happen, and you don't know what you're feeling, how you're taking, and how just how overall your mental is. And I'm good, man. I feel mentally strong. I feel good. I'm in great shape. I feel I've been working hard. Get my weight up, and it's kind of nice to be 250 and you still be lean.
So to be very clear, you want to fight again?
Yeah.
And to be clear, you will fight again?
Yeah.
And I saw your tweet on Saturday or Sunday, I should say. You want the winner of Ciryl Gane and John Jones.
That'd be awesome.
That's what you want. You want to fight that guy for the belt, obviously.
Yep.
You want to get that damn belt back that was once yours.
Right. Fortunately, Francis left. I would love to fight Francis again, but it's not going to happen.
Yeah, at least not now. Can I ask what you make of that whole situation, him leaving?
Hey, listen, it's his decision. I wish he would have stayed because I would love another crack at him. Fortunately, it panned out that way. But listen, he's doing what's best for him and his family. He thinks it's the right way to go. It's his decision. I wish him nothing but the best, and hope it works out.
Is there, I know you competed against him and weren't happy with the way the fight went, but like, is there a level of respect there for what he's kind of standing for?
No, I get it. I mean, it's gonna be a long time for anything that happens, but it's try to move in the right direction, which is great. But it's gonna be a long time for anything that happens.
So it's exciting though. Jones is there now. Jones fights Ciryl. It's not Francis. Would you consider the winner of that fight the real champion, or because Francis is in there, like, do you feel like the lineage has been broken?
No, I mean he's gone. I mean, so who wins that belt? He's the champ. So
John,
that's what.
Right. John spoke to the Underground this week, and he said that he was really hoping that you would be the first fight back. Were you ever in talks to fight on March 4th against John?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened?
They went with Surreal.
Oh, really? So they called you
Yeah,
about it, and were you open to it?
yeah, definitely 100%.
Oh, so why didn't they do that?
I'm not a matchmaker. Can't tell you. I don't know. They just went a different direction. So they said, we'll see maybe July.
Okay. Were you disappointed when you heard that?
Yeah, definitely were. Definitely was. It's a great fight, great matchup for me. But end of the day, not my decision, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. I think those two guys are going to put on a hell of a fight. And both gamers, and I'll love to crack one of those guys, whoever wins it.
Did you get a heads up when they went in a different direction, or did you find out like all of us?
Midnight.
Saturday.
It was announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. That would be huge. Stipe versus John. John wanted it. He said it himself.
I would love it too.
Which fight interests you more, John or Francis? Both great options.
Well, they're both great opportunities, but great John, he's greatest of all time, they say, and I'd be great at cracking him, but I just, get rubber match with Francis, I just want to.
Right.
Yeah.
One more.
That W and just.
You're tied 1-1.
I know, right?
Yeah. Wow. You could have been there March 4th. That's huge stuff. So now, since then, have you been told, all right, yeah, you want to fight July? We saw the tweet. We know you were in for March 4th. Like, you are getting the winner?
Maybe. I don't know. I talked to my management. They talk to them more than I do. So.
Okay.
I just, kind of really have been in hiatus since then.
Yeah. Well, I think this is very exciting news. I'm assuming a lot of people ask you when you're coming back. You get this question a lot?
Yeah, every day.
Do you get annoyed of it?
No, listen, one day I won't be there, so I appreciate the support, if you like me or not.
That people care.
Yeah.
By the way, can I ask, who do you think wins that fight between John and Surreal?
Oof, tough one. I saw John's the underdog too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Look at John. He's a gamer. He's been getting bigger. He's got time to get paid. Just didn't bulk it up. He's an amazing fighter. And then Gane, that guy, the guy brings it every time. He gets better after every fight. Even after a loss, he's gotten better. So we'll see. I'm terrible at matchmaking and picking fights. That's why I don't bet. So.
But you knew he was the underdog.
Well, I saw that. It was all over the news.
Yeah. Do you have a preference? Like, who you want to win? Like, who would be the guy facing you? Is it fair to say it'd be John just because of his, his legacy? You want to be the first guy to legitimately beat him?
Well, yeah, it'd be great. Also, I'll be awesome. Plus, I want to cement my legacy even more. So, no better way to do it.
That you'd be the greatest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think John's making a mistake by going up? It's a different ball game with the big boys up there.
Yeah, it definitely is. But he's a gamer, so we'll see what happens. I didn't make the decision. So.
Yeah. He looks good though. Have you seen the pictures of him? He looks big. You don't look at
good for him. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
You don't look at his Instagram and stuff like that?
No.
You big Instagram guy?
I look up funny stuff. I don't look up fighters.
Yeah. Do you watch fighting? Like, will you watch the pay-per-view this weekend? Do you care?
Probably not.
No, you don't want to sit back and have a Modelo and just watch fights?
No, I'll probably play Call of Duty or something like that instead.
You prefer that?
Yeah.
When's the last time you were like, hey, I want to buy this pay-per-view and watch it tonight?
That's a good one. When was it? That's a good question. It's been a very long time. Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't even remember? Was it maybe the Francis title fight a year ago? Because it was your weight class? No?
I think I was working. I'm trying to think. What was it?
Do you ever...
I don't remember.
Are you ever at the Firehouse and it's a Saturday night and there's nothing going on and you guys buy it? Or would that be...
No.
Are you not allowed to do that?
I don't save their money, no.
Are you guys allowed to do that? There's a TV, right? You can hang out.
Yeah, we can stream it off our phone, but we're so busy, it's impossible to watch.
There's not a lot of downtime?
It's, in bits here and there, but we get a lot of calls.
Right. Do they still make you clean the toilet and all that?
We all do.
You all do, but you still have to do it?
Yeah.
Has it ever been really gross to the point where you didn't want to do it and you said you protested?
No, I wish I could, but I'm very low on the total pole. So I just do what I'm told.
Because you're like a rookie.
Yeah, oh yeah, no question. I am a rookie.
Wow. Do they haze you for that?
Oh, I get shit on all the time.
Like what?
Not just not because of fighting, but just we actually, funny story. I was we were doing some training. I was putting my bunker pants on. Let's go put on my bunker coat, and I whipped it around, and my flashlight smoked me in my eye.
Oh my!
Cut me. And so then they took it. So they put a championship belt around the flashlight, saying that was a champ.
Wow. Did you need stitches?
Right? Yeah, I got one.
Come on, really?
Yeah. I probably got away with butterfly tape, but I just better safe than sorry.
Yeah. Wow. So it's good. I mean, you can still take a punch.
Yeah, it was more like I stubbed my toe. That's how it was, like that pain when you stub your toe. You're like, oh, it sucks so bad, but I'm gonna be fine. That's exactly what it felt like.
Yeah.
And I lifted my head up, like, oh, you're bleeding. I'm like, super. That's awesome. So excited.
Oh God. And you went to the hospital?
Yeah, real quick. Yep. And I just told the doctor I need lidocaine, just stitch me. Within 3 minutes, I was in and out the door.
By the way, one thing I always wonder, like when it's like the dead of summer, July, it's like 100 degrees. How do you guys survive wearing all that stuff?
Well, I mean, we don't wear it 24 hours a day. I mean,
no, but when you're outside, there's a lot. I mean, it's a lot going on, right? I mean, not to mention the fires.
I mean, we're more medical than we do fire. You know what I mean? But we do get a lot of fire, but we get way more than medical.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
What do you mean?
And we do, and no, this is crazy, but we have actually changes of different pairs of clothes we can wear. So we can change. Weird, I know.
Wow, that is weird. But the majority of your stuff is medical, not fire related.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of fire, but just we have 2 stations. We have 2 squads. We also have a backup squad. Other guys can go if we need be. And there's times where all of us have been out at once.
Okay. Do you ever work a Browns game?
No, man, that's Cleveland.
Oh, you're Independence.
No.
Damn it.
I'm not saying. I don't need people to come to the station.
Okay, sorry. No, the reason I was asking that because of the Damar Hamlin, the Bills player situation.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, what a great story that they saved him and brought him back. And it's crazy.
So you know how to do CPR?
I do.
That's incredible. Have you ever had to use it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What about like in your regular life? Like you're just out and about, but just had the knowledge?
Well, thanks for jinxing me. Now I'm gonna have.
No, I'm envious.
No, I luckily I have not. But I mean, actually, my daughter, she choked on a piece of food once and I slapped her back.
Oh my God.
That was good. We got it out in 3 seconds. It was okay.
Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare.
Freaked me out, but she was good.
Okay. Well, when I say
she never eat while laying down.
Oh yes, that is a good lesson. The reason I say I'm envious is that you have that knowledge. Like I feel like it's just everyone should have it. I also feel like there should be a defibrillator in every public building.
There is.
There is?
Most places there is.
Even businesses?
Yeah. I'm almost positive. Pretty sure a lot of them do. Some do, but I'm pretty sure a lot of them do.
Has to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, even our police have them. Our first responders have them.
Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. By the way, at the press conference on Saturday, Dana White said someone asked him about you, and he said that you have a lot of stuff going on. What was he implying?
Just personal stuff. A lot of personal stuff going on in my life.
Okay. But you could have fought on March 4th.
Yeah. I think we're going to say end of March. We're talking to him about end of March. Okay. But I did want to fight.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. And it was John.
Yep.
Vacant title.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That would be huge. You guys have been circling each other for a long time, so I feel like it's a bit of a dream fight. And he seems to like you a lot. He seems to really want to fight you out of respect.
I would like to fight him. Yeah, me too.
What do you think the chances are that we see you in July against the winner of that fight?
Pretty good.
Okay, you feel confident?
Oh, yeah.
By the way, last pay-per-view, Jake Paul fight, perhaps?
What about it?
Like maybe that was the last pay-per-view you bought. Jake Paul, your boy? Cleveland guy?
I didn't watch that one either.
Against Anderson.
What?
Against Anderson Silva?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did I watch that? I remember. I think I did maybe. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
You guys still tight?
Yeah. He actually was in town the other day. For Christmas.
You hung out?
Well, no, he was busy doing stuff. And actually, one of our a couple of our guys at the station had to go to his house because they had smoke in the house.
Come on.
He texted me. He's like, he sent me a video. What's up with you boys? It was funny.
Oh my gosh! Imagine you show up.
Yeah, right. It was nuts. He had no idea. I've told him multiple times, but that dude's busy. He's got a lot going on.
Yes, yes. Well, you've got a lot going on as well. So this is very exciting stuff. Stipe's ready to go. He's back. You never left, dare I say, but it has been almost 2 years. You want to fight this year. You're hoping for July. You're hoping for the winner of this fight on March 4th. But you're not picking a winner, and you don't necessarily care who wins. But let's be honest, if it's John, bigger fight.
Yeah, of course.
And maybe when things are all said and done, you get the third fight against Francis in a boxing match. What about that?
That'd be fantastic.
You still want to box?
Hell yeah. I love boxing.
Yeah. You're Golden Gloves winner.
I was.
You were. Is that an itch that you would like to scratch?
I mean, it'd be great. I mean, I think it's great. I love boxing. I think I love so much about it. Just, the sweet science.
It is.
Great.
I love it. Well, great to talk to you. This wasn't so bad, right?
No, I thought you were going to go with more of a Dr. Phil approach and try to hammer stuff out of me.
No, what do you mean?
It's but we didn't. That was good. This is good. This is good. I'll be on again for sure now.
Oh, wow. Well, wait. What should I have asked to get stuff out? What are you saying now?
I don't know. I feel like you're always Dr. Phil me and just get stuff out of me and talk about my feelings.
How are you feeling?
Feel great.
Stipe, so good to have you back in our life. This is wonderful. And by the way, one last thing. If they say, hey, we want you to fight some other guy, not for the belt, are you interested in that, or it's belt or no belt?
No. Well, I want July.
All right. I love it. Plant your flag in the ground. He's back. You're the man, Stipe.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for doing this. All the best to you and the family, and I hope we get to see you back in July.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks for having me.
There he is, the one and only Stipe Miocic. How about that? He said it. Also kind of interesting. Also kind of interesting that he was open to March 4th. How about that?